Welcome to battle number 1 of week number 9 of the FnF Victory Road Draft League Season 2. This battle is going to be pitting Emberhoof's team, which is Rio Grande Rapidash, versus Lionhug's team, which is Florida Flesh Ribbons. The Mega Pokemon available in this battle is Mega Sableye on Lionhug's team. And then in terms of Z Pokemon, we have Tornadus Therian with Z Any Privilege, Crocodile with Z Attack Privilege, and then Volcarona with Z Attack Privilege. This is going to be a pretty intense match. It looks like there are quite a few Pokemon that could be rather useful on both sides. Of course, Volcarona seems to be something that can hit really hard depending on what coverage move it has. It can go for a sweep. Sylveon can provide a good clerical role to the otherwise bulky Pokemon on the team, or semi-bulky. And Kingdra will actually seems like it could be a good Pokemon as well. On Emberhoof's team, it seems that Crocodile, if it gets momentum with Moxie, can really start to clean up later in the game. I think Lantern could be an interesting special wall if he's going for a special wall Lantern. Rapidash could also be a very fast, nice, hard hitter, especially with that Flare Blitz hitting Metagross pretty hard. So it looks like there's threats on both sides. X-Cloud 2 Boom Burst, of course, hitting everything. Not even Mega Sableye could switch into it due to the fact that it has Scrappy. So this is going to be an interesting battle, and let's take a look and see how it's like. This is a replay and not a live battle, so let's take a look and see. In terms of leads, we have Crocodile, Black Lives Matter the Crocodile, versus BLM the Piloswine. Piloswine having the favorable matchup in this scenario. Knockoff is going to do pretty big damage, removing that Eviolite, and Piloswine, I'm assuming, is going to set up a Stealth Rock. No, it actually goes for the Icicle Crash. Yeah, Crocodile, removing Stealth Rock is good, but, removing Eviolite is good, but Crocodile is not going to be able to do much. Transrides the Lantern comes in, and Stealth Rock is actually now up. That does ensure Crocodile's demise because of the fact that rocks are up. General Grievous, the Metagross, is going to come out, and Lantern's going to go for a Scald. Will it burn is the question. Looks like there's no burn there. And BLM, the Dusclops, is going to come out. A Meteor Mash is going to do decent damage, about 41% to Dusclops. And Sylveon, Transrides the Sylveon, comes out. Dusclops is going to go for the Pain Split. That's going to deal some damage to Sylveon and bring Dusclops near full HP with 93%. And a Rain Dance is now up for Kingdra. Will we see Kingdra go for the sweep? Will-O-Wisp is going to burn Sylveon. Sylveon doesn't really mind being burned just because of the fact that it usually carries Heal Bell. And indeed, we do see the Heal Bell go for Sylveon. Rain is still up, and Dusclops is going to stay in, going for that Seismic Toss. It does 25%. Sylveon still can stall out here with Wish and Protect. And that's exactly what happens. A Wish is now up, and Dusclops is going to go for another Seismic Toss, but with Protect next turn, a Wish will be able to be fulfilled. The big question is, does Dusclops go for Seismic Toss again? Actually, Scrabyota is going to come out, and Sylveon retains that 10% HP. Scrabyota, of course, being vulnerable to Seismic Toss, but actually Will-O-Wisp is the move that Dusclops uses, getting it before that Magic Bounce goes up and not reflecting that Will-O-Wisp back. And now we have Mega Sableye. Mega Sableye probably going to go for that knockoff for the Eviolite, but Dusclops is going to use Destiny Bond. It doesn't seem like, knockoff is barely going to do much damage just because of how bulky Dusclops is and the burn, so Destiny Bond wasn't really going to do much to it. And losing that Eviolite is going to really harm Dusclops in its ability to wall physical attackers. Still could be good versus special attackers, but Crocodile is going to come in on those rocks, and it goes down due to the fact that rocks took it down. So Toxic is going to miss, but Toxic is revealed to be that move that Sableye has. X-Cloud could be a good Pokemon right now. Actually, thank you. The X-Cloud is the next one to come out. A Boom Burst will hit extremely hard. And Kingdra, Hurricane Andrew 2 is the one who's going to come out. That rain is still up, surprisingly. Boom Burst does massive damage, taking it down in one shot, and the score is 5-5. One more turn of rain left. Who will come out? Looks like it's Metagross who's going to come out. Don't think Boom Burst will be enough to take it down. A Metagross is actually enough to take down X-Cloud. Yeah, Metagross is able to outspeed, and it hits very hard. But now the rain is down, so Rapidash is free to come in, and that's exactly who comes in. To my TED Talk, the Rapidash is going to come in to probably Flare Blitz, and Piloswine's going to come in to take the Flare Blitz, but it still might be able to actually KO Piloswine. Yeah, Piloswine is taken down by that Flare Blitz. Rapidash takes some recoil, and the score is 4-4. Mega Sableye is pretty sturdy, so that's probably going to be, yep, the Pokemon that comes out is Mega Sableye. This is going to be a very hard Pokemon for Ember to take down with X-Cloud gone. And Flare Blitz is going to do big damage, but I'm guessing Recover is going to be the move that Sableye goes for. Nope, it's actually a Toxic. So Rapidash can go for another Flare Blitz to take down Mega Sableye. And Sylveon's going to come out. The Flare Blitz does take down Sylveon, and Rapidash takes some recoil damage. With Poison, it's not going to be able to hold on for much longer. If Metagross has Bullet Punch, that might be enough to take down Rapidash. Yeah, Rapidash barely holding on by a thread. 6% HP and poisoned. Florida Moth is going to come out. Flare Blitz can do big damage still. It takes it down to 5%, but Rapidash is going to go down. And Volcarona sets up a Quiver Dance. Big question, who can take on Volcarona? Not sure if Dusclops will be able to survive a hit now that Eviolite is gone. We will see, though. Ooh, and Volcarona's actually going to go for a Roost. That is not good news for Dusclops. The Seismic Toss is going to bring it down to 23%, but a bulky Volcarona being able to Roost and having that boost is not good news. Yeah, this looks like it could end very badly for Ember if Volcarona can just keep on roosting back up. Seismic Toss is going to keep bringing Volcarona down, but it's going to keep roosting. This is not a good scenario for Dusclops. If Dusclops has Haze, it could be, it could have turned the tide a little bit, but... Oh, actually Volcarona's going to switch out. Interesting. Dusclops goes for that Seismic Toss, but because Scrabyota is immune, it does not work on Scrabyota, and Scrabyota also has Recover. So that's something to keep into consideration as well. And Destiny Bond on Dusclops. Again, Scrabyota probably not going to go for an attack, but probably going to go for Recover instead, and that's exactly what Scrabyota decides to go for. Yeah, Scrabyota can pretty much wall out Dusclops at this point, because Dusclops can't really touch it. So Transrite's Lantern does have to come in to take on Scrabyota. And that Recover is going to allow Scrabyota to go back up to full HP, even though it's burned. It's in a pretty comfortable position. Lantern's going to have a hard time doing a lot of damage to it. Dazzling Gleam, yeah, only does 22%, very measly damage, even though it's super effective. This does look like it is a specially defensive Mega Sableye. With the fact that it could recover, it's just going to be able to pretty much wall. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam only doing 21%. I'm guessing we'll see a Recover again. Yep. Looks like Mega Sableye is just going to be able to recover off damage. I think Ember's hope at this point would probably be Tornadus Therian getting some flinches with Air Slash, because Dazzling Gleam is just not going to be enough to take down this Mega Sableye, especially with the fact that it has Recover. And there goes that Toxic. Toxic will slowly whittle down the HP of Lantern. Lantern's going to go for Thunder, but it does miss. And Mega Sableye is going to continue being Wall. Yeah, this is a really hard Pokemon in this matchup, especially with Rapidash down and not being able to Flare Blitz. It looks like Mega Sableye was pretty much able to take advantage of Dusclops' passivity. And Thunder does 24%, but still Lantern is being walled out. That Nightshade combined with that toxic damage is going to make it so that Lantern is going to be taken down pretty soon. And it looks like Thunder is going to miss again. And Mega Sableye is going to go for that recover, bringing it back to 100% health. And Trans Rights goes down to Toxic Poison. For coming, the Tornadus Therian is going to come out. And a Dark Pulse is going to do small damage, 18%. At this point, it's the flinches that Ember's going to really have to hope for. Knockoff is not going to do a lot of damage, especially due to the fact that Scrabiota is burned. Air Slash does decent damage, 25%. If there's a flinch, this could be Ember's chance. And there is a flinch. I think Ember's going to need one more flinch to be able to take out Scrabiota. And another Air Slash hits. It does about 27%. But Scrabiota does not flinch and instead is able to recover. But Ember does have some momentum here due to the fact that Tornadus is not poisoned yet, and it still can fish for those flinches with Air Slash. Air Slash doing about 25% this time. Will it flinch? That is what Ember's hoping for. It does flinch. And Burn's going to bring Mega Sableye down to possible KO range. It all depends on the damage roll right now. The damage roll is a low roll. There's still a possibility of a flinch, but there is no flinch. The recover is going to be successful, and Scrabiota is sitting at below 50% HP, still within range of the 2-hit KO from Air Slash if Air Slash is able to flinch. And another Air Slash hits, again bringing it within range of being KO'd if there's a flinch. No flinch, but there is a Toxic. One more Air Slash will be enough to take down Scrabiota. Tornadus Therian is on a timer now, but that Air Slash will be enough to take it down unless it misses. And Metagross is going to come in. It looks like Lion Hugs wants to preserve Mega Sableye due to the fact that it has so much utility, and it's a very bulky Pokemon that's hard to take down. Tornadus Therian does have Regenerator though, so it can stay alive as well. And it looks like a Z-move is going to come out from Tornadus Therian onto Metagross. It's an all-out pummeling. Will it do enough to take it down? It does not do enough to take it down. It stands at 9%. And if Metagross Pursuit is actually going to hit, calling out the possible switch. And I do believe, yep, toxic damage is enough to take down Tornadus Therian. And finally, the last Pokemon is Dusclops. Metagross might be able to take down Dusclops now due to the fact that Eviolite has been knocked off and Dusclops is at 50%, but a Seismic Toss will be enough to take it down. Not sure if Sableye is going to come out though. Pursuit is not enough to take it down. And Dusclops is going to go for that Seismic Toss, taking down Metagross. Metagross goes down, and Lion Hugs sends in Volcarona, Florida Moth the Volcarona, who, as we saw, also has access to Roost, but is going to use that Z power to finish things off, and it is a Z, I'm guessing Inferno Overdrive, yep, Z Inferno Overdrive, and that's going to take down Dusclops, and that is the match. It's a 2-0 victory for Lion Hugs team, which is Florida Flash Ribbons over Emberhoof's team, Rio Grande Rapidash. That was a pretty intense battle, a good one, very close. I think Lion Hugs was smart to preserve Mega Sableye and bring it out on Dusclops so that it could recover on Dusclops, because it couldn't, like, at one point it was at such low HP that it couldn't recover on anything except Dusclops. So Lion Hugs kind of took advantage of Dusclops with Mega Sableye, and I think that was a smart move, having a wall that was so hard to break through. And yeah, Emberhoof was really, his Rapidash was really good. and Tornadus was a good choice to save till the end. Xcloud was also really good, but Metagross being able to outspeed meant that Xcloud went down. I think if Xcloud was alive a little longer, it could have handled Mega Sableye. But overall, that was a really interesting and good match, a good start to Week 9. So tune in for some more Week 9 battles coming soon. This is Noel from Sun and Friendly, and I'll see you then.